5 great used cars you should consider buying. Hello, I'm Kevin Hunter, the Homework Guy, here today with the amazing Elizabeth. We are still in the midst of an overinflated car market, but some of you need another car anyway, so we reached out to our trusted mechanic friend, Ruben Byman over at Longview Auto and Tire to get his thoughts on good, reliable used cars. He comes from 3 generations of mechanics and has repaired thousands of vehicles. In fact, his dad was the instructor of the automotive program over at Lower Columbia College. He has more than a clue about which vehicle to buy, and the cars we are going to recommend today are cars he would buy himself. If you're going to buy a car now while the market is inflated, you may as well get a vehicle that won't beat you up too much financially and won't leave you stranded on the side of the road, right?
Right. All of these cars we're recommending today are 5 to 7 years old and have come through the fastest years of depreciation.
That's very important.
You won't bust your budget, so you can't really get hurt much by them. They are reasonably priced and have tons of life left. They will get you through this bad car market and hundreds of thousands of miles down the road.
There won't be any Chrysler products or Chevy products on our list of cars today.
Yeah.
The cars we are recommending are readily available because the manufacturers made and sold tons of them. Many happy customers out there. Don't be tempted by Chrysler or Chevy cars just because they're cheaper, because they are unreliable and will eat you alive with repair expenses. You will always hear us recommending that you consider the total cost of ownership. These vehicles will give you great reliability, a long life, and won't leave you stranded.
First up is the 2012 to about 2014 Honda Accord. Ruben had no hesitation recommending this car for us. Carvana has a 2012 Honda Accord listed at $16,990 with about 80,082 miles on it. It's a great car and you'll be driving it for several years. It should be a great car if it's well cared for. Now remember to have it inspected. We're going to head over to the Homework Guy website and the car loan calculator. This vehicle at $16,990 with 20% cash down of $3,400, using New York sales tax of 8% and a 5% interest on the loan for 48 months or 4 years, comes to a monthly payment of $344. That's pretty affordable.
Not too bad compared to the national average car payments right now. Next up is the 2013 to 2015 Honda Civic. Here's a Honda Civic listed on Carvana at $17,590 with 50,878 miles on it. Tons of life left in this car. Ruben says, no problems here. This car at $17,590 with 20% cash down of $3,500, using the same sales tax of 8% and 5% interest on the loan, and a 48-month loan makes the monthly payment $356.
Great. Another sure bet is a 2012 to 2013 Toyota Corolla. Here's a Toyota Corolla listed on Carvana at $16,590 with 74,950 miles on it. There's tons of life left in this car too. Ruben says, no worries. With the Corolla at $16,990 and 20% cash down of $3,300 and a 4-year loan that brings the monthly payment to $356.
And another great budget smart car is the 2011 to 2012 Toyota Camry. Here's a 2011 Toyota Camry listed on Carvana at $16,990 with 61,746 miles on it. You'll be driving this another 250,000 miles if you keep it that long. No worries on this car, Ruben says. With this vehicle priced at $16,990 with 20% cash down of $3,400, using New York sales tax of 8% and 5% interest on the loan, and a 48-month or 4-year loan, comes to a monthly payment of $344. Very affordable.
Now, one domestic sedan did make the list. It's the 2012 to 2014 Ford Fusion, but with one disclaimer. The maintenance schedule must have been strictly followed. Carvana has this car listed at $18,590 with just 43,130 miles on it. It's a great riding vehicle that will get you a long ways down the road. You'll need to consider the Fusion on a case-by-case basis, though. Have the car inspected specifically or ask a trusted mechanic if it looks great. It's the only American car on the list, but as I mentioned, we only recommend it if the maintenance schedule has been strictly followed. Transmission, coolants, oil changes, all done on time. A Fusion that costs $18,590 with 20% cash down of $3,700, using 8% sales tax and a 5% interest rate on a 4-year loan, comes to a monthly payment of $377, only slightly higher than the other vehicles we mentioned.
With the average used car payment being $465 a month, according to Bankrate.com, Each one of these cars saves you $100 a month just in car payment alone, and they're very reliable and will save you a lot of extra out-of-pocket expenses on repairs.
We also have an extra budget-saving bonus tip. Buy the 4-cylinder version of these cars that we mentioned. They're easy on gas, have plenty of zip, and they're cheaper to insure. Plus, the reason many people went with the V6 version was to beat on them. So the V6 versions are a bit more abused and worn out.
A lot of kids driving those cars. Here's a couple bonus vehicles in a bit more expensive luxury car category. If you'd like a fancier car than the ones we've already mentioned, it will cost a few more dollars, and you may have to go back a few more than the 10 years, but even at 100,000 miles, these are beautiful cars. This includes Land Cruisers and Lexus sedans. They were so expensive when new that it was mostly doctors who bought them, and they followed the scheduled maintenance perfectly, and most of these vehicles were garage stored. So even at higher miles, they're commonly in perfect condition.
And as always, don't forget to have a mechanic inspect any used car you're considering. It doesn't matter if you're buying the car private party or from a dealer. Never accept a seller's word on what constitutes a good used car. For those of you who want a used truck and you don't mind going back a few years, if it's a diesel you're after, we recommend getting a Dodge. And for a gas engine, we recommend getting a Ford, so long as that maintenance schedule is followed according to the manufacturer.
I want to express heartfelt appreciation to those of you who have asked how you can contribute to my medical expenses. As you might have guessed, my household is swimming in medical bills right now. For your convenience, our staff has put the PayPal and Cash App links in the description box down below.
And right now, 100% of these donations from viewers are going towards Kevin's medical expenses.
All right, if you appreciate our video today, consider giving us a great big thumbs up, and please always remember to comment on our videos and share them with family and friends. Comments really matter because they help boost our online visibility and lead others to great Homework Guy content.
The entire Homework Guy team is here to represent you, the car buyer, and that's what we love to do.
Thanks everyone for coming back. We'll see you on our next video. You guys rock. I'm Kevin Hunter, the Homework Guy, with the amazing Elizabeth, the Homework Gal. We gotta go.